are saying that Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom have split up.
To have been granted this utterly vacuous experience from which they learned absolutely nothing.
Shoot it into my veins.
This is the Democratic Party.
Why did Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom break up after 9 years?
If there's one big takeaway from all this, it's to think twice before turning your personal life into a PR campaign. Those cute Insta posts and red carpet kisses might boost your brand for a minute, but when the relationship falls apart, so does the image. Katy learned that the hard way. Fans dissected every photo, every quote, trying to figure out exactly where it all went wrong. And let's not forget the high cost of chasing the spotlight. Katy's nonstop hustle to stay relevant, flop albums, wild stunts, viral interviews, may have kept her name trending, but it came at a price. Her career took a hit, her relationship unraveled, and her mental health reportedly hanging by a thread. Fame might bring luxury, but it also brings loneliness. Katy's journey proves that. Still, don't count her out. This might be her lowest point yet, but Katy's been down before, and she's known for making comebacks. The road ahead won't be smooth. Nothing in Hollywood ever is. But with her raw talent and that fighting spirit, she's got a real shot at turning this all around. Fans are still holding out hope, not just for the return of the pop queen, but for Katy to find some peace in the chaos. Because this Katy and Orlando roller coaster, it's more than tabloid drama. It's a raw, real glimpse into what fame can really cost. Thanks for watching TeaWatch. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Katy Perry is spiraling and Orlando Bloom's done watching from the sidelines. What started with a flashy 11-minute space stunt turned into a full-blown PR disaster, followed by her album 143 tanking, even after Orlando warned her. Now, she's in full meltdown mode, and he's not sticking around to clean it up. Their nearly 10-year love story crashed and burned. They went from dreamy Golden Globes chemistry in 2016 to becoming parents in 2020. By 2019, Orlando had popped the question with a flower-shaped ring, and fans were obsessed. But behind the glitz, things were already cracking. The fairy tale romance? It's now a cautionary tale, with Katy caught in the wreckage.
Imagine going to space, mother effing space, and your partner isn't impressed. She hoped he'd be more supportive.
In 2020, Katy and Orlando welcomed their daughter, Daisy Dove, a life-changing moment that made them look like the perfect Hollywood family. Katy called motherhood her new purpose. Orlando embraced dad life, but behind the scenes, things were cracking. As Katy juggled music industry pressure, Orlando chased wild film projects. Their once solid bond started slipping fast. Her big dreams clashed with his chill vibe, and insiders say tension was brewing for months. By June 2025, it was over. Fans were stunned, but those close to them saw it coming. Their love story, once red carpet gold, had turned into a messy public unraveling. One move pushed it all off the edge. Katy's 2024 space stunt. Meant to be iconic, it blew up online as fans dragged her for being tone deaf. Memes took over. And the worst part? Orlando reportedly called the trip cringe, right to her face. During a heated fight, Orlando reportedly slammed Katy's space stunt as cringe and ridiculous.
To have been granted this utterly vacuous experience from which they learned absolutely nothing.
She'd hoped it would rekindle their spark. Instead, it shattered her. Insiders say she was crushed, expecting support, but getting slammed instead. To Orlando, the trip symbolized everything falling apart. To Katy, it was a huge gamble that backfired, publicly and privately. And then came 143. Her comeback album was meant to restore her pop throne, but critics called it bland and forgettable. Fans said it lacked her old magic. It didn't just flop, it broke her confidence. But the real backlash came when Katy teamed up with Dr. Luke, a controversial producer with a messy past. Fans felt betrayed, calling out the move as tone-deaf. The reaction was swift. People didn't just skip the album, they dragged her for backing someone the industry had already turned away from. Orlando saw the 143rd flop coming and reportedly warned Katy over and over. but she doubled down, pouring her heart into the album, hoping it would prove she still had it.
What you're doing is you're like really finding the love for yourself because you gotta trust in yourself.
Instead, it tanked. Bad. And it wasn't just a career L. Insiders say Katy was heartbroken, struggling to accept how far the final product fell from her vision. Her confidence? Shattered. Still, she wasn't done trying. When the music didn't land, Katy turned to desperate PR stunts, like that treadmill video with Orlando. It was meant to be flirty and fun, but fans thought it felt stiff and fake. Orlando allegedly rolled his eyes. Then came the TMI interviews, where Katy dropped wild details about their private life. One quote about her love language went viral for all the wrong reasons. Worst of all, she started using their relationship as promo. PDA-heavy posts and staged photos that reportedly left Orlando, a private guy, feeling totally exposed. Orlando reportedly felt used, pushed into the spotlight as part of Katy's promo strategy, not out of love. That tension only grew as her desperate stunts kept piling up. Fans were torn too. They loved the pop queen behind Firework and Roar, but her choices felt off. Teaming with Dr. Luke, viral TMI moments, it all felt like she was grasping for relevance, not connecting with her audience. Instead of winning support, Katy's moves were pushing people away. For Orlando, that was the final straw. He'd stood by her through a lot, but the fake-feeling PR circus wore him down. Sources say he pulled back, frustrated by how blurred the line between career and real life had become. While Katy struggled publicly, Orlando took off, literally. His 2024 docuseries To the Edge had him skydiving and cliffhanging, proving he still had his edge, while silently distancing himself from the chaos. Katy cheered Orlando on in public, calling him brave. But behind the scenes, insiders say she was begging him to stop. With her life already in chaos, the fear of losing him to a reckless stunt was unbearable. But for Orlando, those stunts were his escape. While Katy was stuck battling public scrutiny and career setbacks, he was chasing adrenaline and clarity. The deeper he dove into danger, the further apart they drifted emotionally. His thrill-seeking wasn't just about adventure, it was a silent exit strategy. While Katy fought to fix things, Orlando was already slipping away. Then came the wedding, Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's over-the-top celebration. It should have been their moment to show unity. Instead, Katy stayed behind on tour in Australia, and Orlando showed up solo. Sources say Katy felt betrayed, with her career hanging by a thread, seeing him cozy up to Bezos, the guy behind her disastrous space stunt, felt like salt in the wound. Katy, Orlando showing up at Bezos' wedding felt like a slap. He had mocked her space trip, yet there he was, mingling with the very people who made it happen. The irony hit hard. That event became a turning point. While Orlando posed for cameras, carefree and glowing, Katy was left dealing with career chaos and a collapsing relationship. The distance between them wasn't just emotional, it was visible. Fans saw it too. Their once golden love story had turned into a full-blown cautionary tale. Now, in 2025, Katy's navigating life as a single mom. Red carpets and cute family pics, replaced by school runs, tantrums, and a fading spotlight. The internet critiques her every move, and the pressure is crushing. She's trying to be supermom for Daisy, but insiders say she's worn down, emotionally exhausted and stuck between saving her image and protecting her child. The fairy tale? Gone. All that's left is Katy, Daisy, and the wreckage of what could have been. Katy had the dream, ring, baby, fiance. Now it's just her and Daisy, stuck in a reality she never asked for. The fairy tale crashed fast, faster than you can say teenage dream. And the internet? Brutal. Some cheer her strength, others rip apart her parenting and blame her for everything. Katy's life is now a digital courtroom and the jury's loud. Insiders say she's spiraling, her confidence wrecked after 143 flopped and her relationship imploded. She's not the same, they whisper. And they're not wrong. Launch Room 143, roasted by critics, ignored by fans. Each bad review cut deep. The album didn't just flop, it shattered her. Before Orlando dipped out for skydives and Bezos parties, he begged her to slow down. She didn't. She was too busy proving she still had it. And when he walked, it was more than a breakup. It was a hard reality check. Now, both are catching heat. Katy for spiraling, Orlando for living the single life in Venice, and standing a little too close to Sydney Sweeney. Spoiler, Orlando and Sydney Sweeney were just standing near each other, but that didn't stop the internet from exploding. Fans are split. Some say Orlando ditched Katy when she needed him most, choosing stunts and Bezos' wedding over real support. Others argue Katy's obsession with attention pushed him away completely. And the memes? Relentless. Her 11-minute space trip is now full-on internet comedy, paired with Orlando's alleged eye rolls and awkward PR moves. Meanwhile, think pieces are everywhere, digging into every photo and post for clues. Every time they're seen in public, the drama fires up again. Whether Katy's holding back tears on stage or Orlando's grinning for cameras, it's another chapter in their never-ending breakup saga. At its core, this isn't just about love gone wrong. It's what happens when personal lives become performance, and fame never shuts off. Lesson learned? Using your relationship to boost your brand might work short-term, but it invites chaos when things fall apart. Katy's living proof of just how brutal that spotlight can be. Katy's story is a reminder that fame doesn't just bring fortune. It brings isolation, heartbreak, and a spotlight that never shuts off. But don't count her out yet. She's weathered storms before, and while this might be her lowest point, it's not the end. The road to redemption in Hollywood is never smooth, but with her grit and talent, Katy still has a shot. Fans are hoping she finds her way, rebuilds, reclaims, and most of all, finds peace in the madness. The Katy and Orlando saga isn't just drama. It's a real-life warning about love, fame, and the cost of staying relevant. Thanks for watching TeaWatch. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.